Hey y'all, Bridget Bartlett here. Today I am super excited to show you how to create your own community inside of HighLevel. So I actually did a video a couple months ago when the community feature was just released. But now we have so many more options that I actually went ahead and I created two communities for our members, both the certified partners and for the members of our program. So you should have, if you are a certified partner or a member of our program, you should have received an email from me within the last 24 hours to go ahead and get access to your community. Okay, so we're actually going to put everything in this one place to make it easy to find for everyone. I do want to say hello to Ray and Frankie. Happy Thanksgiving, Miss Frankie. So if you guys are not a member of our program, you can go to bridgetbartlett.com. You can join if you are not a current HighLevel member. If you're already a current HighLevel member, you can even join if you are on the SaaS plan of HighLevel. So definitely check that out. HighLevel has a great Black Friday special. You literally get the first 3 months for 50% off. Okay, so bridgetbartlett.com, check that out. So I'm going to go ahead and show you kind of the back end of these membership programs, and then I'm going to answer the most asked question on the planet, which is how do we invite the members to our group? I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you, for example, the visionary members. Okay, so when you guys, when you get the email from me or when you find it, definitely check that out. You're going to get access to the membership area here. Okay. So this is what the communities feature looks like. And you'll see here that we have like the discussion, we have the learning area, and you can see we have all the modules here, and then the people that are here. Now, I don't want to share this publicly, but you can see all of the members of the group there. That's really good because I really do, especially with the certified partners, I really encourage all of our members to partner with one another, work together to make your, to reach your goals, right? It's much easier and faster to find success when you have a good support system. Okay, so that's really the basis of my entire program and why I've built it around HighLevel, which is the obvious solution for the best digital marketing platform, right? So when you become a member or when you get access to this, you'll see here that we have all of the posts here. Okay, so this is what it looks like there. You can also create different channels here. So to create a new channel, all you do is click there, and then you're going to basically add a hashtag. And this is just going to help you organize all of your posts. So anytime someone posts, they will be prompted to add the post to the channel. And you could just add something here, like if I wanted, this post was about like HighLevel or something, I could add that as my channel name, add a description, and I could choose an icon. And then when you do that, it's going to show up here. Okay. And when you go to make a post, you can actually just click here, and you'll see here is where it asks you to add whatever channel that you want this post to be added to. Okay. When you do create a post, you can create a title, you can add images and videos, you can add attachments, links, and of course, emojis there. Okay. So you can see here basically what the posts look like. As you toggle through the different channels, you'll see all of the posts that are related to that specific channel. And then of course, home will show you everything. You also have the option over here to add promotional links or links that are relative to your community. So for example, in the Vision members, you'll see get certified, okay? But when you go to the certified group, you'll see to join our program, okay? And that's just because we're targeting two different groups with two different things that they may find valuable, right? And then, of course, you have your members here and then the amount of posts. You can make this private or public. And if you click here, you'll see the settings. Now, the settings are only available if you are a admin or the owner of the group. Okay, so when you create your group and you manage your settings, you're going to have the group name here. You're going to have your URL, a description of your group. You can make it public or private. And they can also add the accessible from the switcher, which is really good because if you're using something else like school, they will actually charge you for the groups. Okay, so I don't want to have, just for my use case, to give you an example, I don't want to have separate login areas for different members, but I do love to show that we have multiple options, right? And the switcher option is right up here, okay? So if you, whether you're a member or not, you'll be able to see that we do have these two opportunities. So there it is, potential for an upsell, right? But also, if I go to certified partners here, you'll see that I'm already the owner here, but you would see join, and they would need to, you can, of course, choose what they can see, but they would need to join the group, and then you would need to approve it, okay, to make sure that they should have access to the other channel that you have available, okay? So obviously, if you click this, it actually opens up a new tab, and then you can go to that link there. Okay, so going back to the settings in here, if we click there, you'll see that that is the switcher. Okay, now you have subscriptions as well, so you can actually charge for this if you want to. You can make it reoccurring or a one-time charge. You can actually create a free trial. You can choose how often you want it to be billed, and you can also do a test mode here if you wanted to test the process and make sure that everything is working, which I highly recommend. It's so surprising to me how many people will actually launch a new system and not even do one single test. Okay, so make sure to test. In the branding area, you'll see that you can add a favicon. It does tell you the ratios here. So just all you need to do is go to Canva if you don't have a favicon, and you can create that there. Okay, same with the cover image. It says 16.9. You have aspect ratio of 1.1 there. And then also you can add your logo here. This is 1-to-1 ratio as well. And then you can choose the brand color. Okay, so if you have your brand color hex code, you want to just paste that there. That's what's going to be the dominant color, like you see mine is purple. Okay, now you also have your links here. Okay, so those links that I showed you before where it says get certified, white label support, and all of that, you do have the links that you can build out here. So you can see it's so simple to set up, right? Everything that I just showed you is everything that you need to know here to set up your group just like I did, right? So you also see in the learning that we have all of the courses. To add a course, all you need to do is click here, and then you're going to select the course that you have inside of your membership area. You'll be able to select that here. And then, of course, you can choose free or paid. All right, so there's just a drop-down menu. It's only showing certified partners because certified partners, that module is the only module that I have in my membership area that I have not added yet. But you'll see if I go to certified partners and I go to learning, you'll see that here. And if I go to add courses, you'll see all of the other courses here that are available because I didn't add them to this area. Okay, so all you need to do to give access to these courses and to your main area here is you actually just want to go to the people tab. All right, now I'm going to actually switch over into a demo account. I want to show you how to get this set up from scratch. Also, I don't want to reveal the members because it does show their contact info. I don't want to reveal that publicly here on YouTube. But you'll see here, if I go to memberships, you'll see that I have all of my membership area. Okay, now communities is a little bit different. So we have groups and we have settings. When you first get started, you want to go to the settings and you want to set up your own custom domain. Okay, so in this example, I made mine members.myvisionagency.com because I use myvisionagency.com for everything almost that I have in my business. So I basically just created a CNAME, so it is just members dot and then the domain. So what you want to do is you want to go to wherever your domain is being hosted. Okay, and you want to create a CNAME record, and for the name or the host, you're going to type in whatever the prefix is, like members, and then you want the target value to be this. Okay, so make sure that you use this correct target value, because I see a lot of people will use the one for like a subdomain or whatever, but the membership area has a different target value, so you need to make sure to paste in the appropriate one if you want to add a subdomain there. If you want to add just a straight domain, like maybe myvisionagency.com, you could create a record and then point it here. Okay, so just make sure that you're using the correct records. Now, when I go back here to the client portal, you'll see, and I realize this is a little bit kind of all over the place because some of these things were like an afterthought. And so I do anticipate HighLevel putting these in a more like congruent place because client portal is really the same thing as um, the communities. But what's really cool is we're going to be able to like manage subscriptions and all kinds of things inside the client portal. So it's going to be the client portal, the affiliate management system, the courses, and the communities all in one place. Okay. So if you want to set up your client portal, that is how you want to do that there. Same instructions I showed you before. And then of course we have our dashboard here. So if you wanted to add someone to the client portal, you could do that there. We have the generate the magic link, invite to the client portal, and then send a login to the email. Okay, so that's how you would want to do the client portal. You can see our domain is not connected, so that's why it looks like this. All right, so now if we go into the communities area, okay, we go to settings, you'll see same instructions, right? Basically, you're adding the subdomain there. If I go to branding, or I'm sorry, let's go back to membership area. Let's go to groups. So I want to create my first group, okay? So I'm going to click create group. Now I want to give my group a name. I'm just going to call this test. And you'll see whatever you call it, it's going to choose that as the slug. But of course you could edit the slug if you wanted to. So it says like whatever your domain is, communities, and then it will say the name, okay? You can add your description here. You can choose whatever color you want to be the main color. You can add your favicon, the cover image, and your logo here. And then you can create your group. Okay, so I'm just going to, let's just add a little description here so it'll allow me to create my group. And now you can see that it's going to open up into a brand new group here. Now, you, the owner of the group, you're the only one who's going to have this little option here. Okay, so this is how you're going to get in here. You're going to get the URL. You're going to choose whether you want your group to be private or public. You want your members to be able to use the accessible switcher there. You want to set a subscription or make it free. You also can set all of your branding here and all of your links. Okay, so same basic setup there. Now, when you go to the people here, I'm sorry, the learning, this is where, again, you're going to pull in from whatever courses that you want to add. Okay, so when you give someone access to this, and I'm going to show you in just a second, when you give someone access to this area, you're giving them access to all the courses within the area. So now you don't have that additional step where you needed to grant access to an offer, because essentially the offer is the community or the group that you're inviting them into. Okay, so hopefully I've clarified that. I do realize that's a little bit confusing because this is a new option. Okay, so when you go to people here, you'll see that I am the only member of this demo group here. And you'll see that I am the owner, and that's why I have this little gearbox here. If you don't see the gearbox there, you're logged in as a user and not as an owner. So you just need to make sure that you are logged in correctly. Okay, so to invite a member to the group, you have a couple options here. Okay, so I can choose the name and email and just paste that in there. And then I can also choose if I want the member to perform administrative actions. Okay, so whatever contact info I'm putting in here, I can toggle this on and make them an admin. All right, now, when you add a member like this, they're going to get emails and it's going to say, you know, so-and-so invited you to such and such community. Go ahead and click here and get access. And when they get access, they're going to have contributor access, which you could see from the options. It would be like contributor, right? So you have the admin, which is like, you know, admin, they have more permissions. You have moderator, which would be someone who's like helping you to manage all the comments. And then you have contributor, which those people can post. There's more about this if you go to help.gohighlevel.com and check out the knowledge base, search for communities, and you'll find all kinds of documentation to show you how to utilize this. Okay, so you can invite them via the email and their name here and make them admin, or you can actually click here and then you can get the link to the that community. Okay, so when we open up an incognito window here and Control V, this link is going to automatically give them access to this once they register. Okay, so there's going to be, when they register, there's going to be, it'll tell them that they need to be approved. Okay. So that's only when they get the link. They're going to need to be manually approved. Now, I do know that HighLevel is coming out with automations and steps in the workflow and all of that. But as of right now, as of today, when I'm making this video, the options are you give them the link. Okay. So you could put this in emails or whatever you want in your onboarding, however you want to structure that. And then when they register, it's going to send them an email and let them know they need to be still approved to join the group, and then you can go back and manually approve them. So if I minimize now, you'll go to people and you will go to requested. Okay. So if I had members who requested to join the group, of course, you'll get an email as well, like so-and-so is requesting to be a member of your group. But you can also go here inside of the people, inside of the specific group that you want to manage, and you can look under requested and then choose what permissions you want to give them. Okay. So giving the link, you will then have to go through that extra step of manually approving. However, if you want them to automatically receive access to the community without that second step, you want to add their name and email address, and then it will send that invite. They'll already have access to everything. You won't need to do a second step at that point, okay, because they will already have access. All right. So let me make sure that I've gone over all of my list. And yes, that is it. So I've walked you through the entire process of how to create your communities and then also how to invite members. Okay, so lots of really, really cool things coming when we're able to do some automations for this. I will definitely let you know. But right now, everything is basically automated. It's just that if anyone like tags you in a comment, you're going to get an email. Both of you will, the member and you. Also, you will receive an email when someone's requesting your community, and that person will receive the emails when they are either waiting to be approved or when they are officially approved. Okay, so that is the process for all of this here. Okay, so again, guys, if you are interested in joining HighLevel or joining my program, which are really the same thing, but if you're already a HighLevel member, you do have the ability to join as well. Go ahead and go to bridgetbartlett.com. There's an info series that'll walk you through our entire program. You can also take advantage of this Black Friday offer, which is 50% for the first 3 months. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Or actually, I'm so sorry. No live training Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday in observance of Thanksgiving. So I hope you all have an awesome, awesome holiday with your families. And I will see you Monday, same time, same place. You'll make your vision a reality. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us for today's training. If you have any questions, you can join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. It's free and open to everyone, so I'll see you there.